as an assembly member for Merton and Wandsworth, what I would be doing is building on Sean and Caroline's excellent work thus far with active travel. We would like to have joined up cycling infrastructure across the capital by 2024 to tackle the fragmentation. We also understand that we need sufficient funding for that, so we would have a cancellation of the Silvertown project, which is just under 200 million. We think that that would be far better spent on cycling and walking infrastructure. There are other streams of revenue, but that is probably the main one.
Brilliant. And one of the things that we'd really like to see is every Londoner having access to Dockers e-bikes and electric car clubs. So within the same 200 metres of their home as a safe cycling and work. Is that something that you can see working as part of that package of cycling infrastructure?
Absolutely. I mean, we'd fully advocate that. I think that it's become a buzzword that some other parties have picked up on, but we have been talking in the Green Party about 15-minute neighbourhoods for a very long time, and of course electric car clubs and dockless bikes are integral to achieving that. The only thing I would add is that the public are going to need some training, some encouragement, some nudging as to not leave their dockless bikes in awkward places, and I say that particularly as someone who works for a deaf and disabled people's organisation, and we have people who moan about the bikes sometimes, the lime ones that are in Merton being left just across a pavement. But yeah, no, absolutely, of course we would want to extend provision and have equity across the capital, because it's very patchy, to put it mildly.
It is. And in terms of another kind of cross-London measure, we'd really love to see a sort of much fairer, much more simple smart road user charging system introduced by the Mayor by 2030.
Yes. Yes, we would like smart road pricing, preferably before 2030 actually. We haven't put a date on it, but we believe that you can charge people much more fairly than the ULEZ and the congestion charge means. So we believe that a smart road pricing can charge people according to the distance that they drive, how polluting their car is, what public transport links there are nearby, what congestion levels are, what the pollution levels are. We think it can be done in a way where privacy isn't infringed upon, and yes, we would certainly want that actually quite, I think, before 2030, really, because 2030 seems a really long way away. Oh, and can I just add as well, actually, this I should have said that the current mayor has an ambition to make 80% of journeys active travel journeys by 2041, but we would want to bring that to 2030. Brilliant.
As part of that,
yes.
You, as I said, joined us on stretch of CS7,
yes,
which is wider than it's ever been before and protected by wands, and we'd really love to see that safe space for cyclists protected and enhanced in the future. So safe, protected cycling routes through CS7 and onwards down through Merton to Sutton. Is that something that you support?
I really support it. As I said to you guys earlier, you know, I was so curious about the CS7 and the changes being made to it and the controversy that I walked all of it last year, and today was the first time cycling, and I am really so grateful to everybody who helped and made me feel safe and gave me all the advice and gave me the bike, and I could tell as I was going along that the width and the wands unquestionably make a difference. I would not feel confident without the wands actually. I'm wondering if there can be even better improvements.